Hello guys, welcome into a very cool game. We're going to go ahead and watch Mousesports Thorzain. He is the red Terran in the bottom middle of Metalopolis. That is going to be the map we're going to be playing on. His opponent is going to be vileState. vileState is a very strong Protoss. Both these guys are Grandmaster, I believe, on their respective servers. State is Grandmaster. I think he's in the top 16 of North America right now. So he's a very strong player, and I'm very curious to see what he's going to be doing against the winner of the TSL and one of Mousesports' favorite people, Thorzain. I believe Thorzain is actually Swedish, I want to say, versus just the American state. So we have a little bit of a Swedish versus American battle going to be going on right now, and we are going to watch as Thorzain is actually successfully making every single SCV mine from the closest mineral patch. Very efficiently done. You can see 8 SCVs mining, 8 on the 4 closest mineral patches. So just a nice impressive thing to note that Thorzain is doing. If people want to mess around with that, I actually do suggest it. It does help your efficiency in the beginning of the game quite a bit, actually. More than you would think. Now, we do see that Thorzain is also choosing to increase his efficiency even more by building his supply depot directly next to the mineral patches so that he has the least amount of travel time for the SCV to go to and from the buildings to the mineral patches. He's also throwing down a barracks. No gases quite yet. We'll have to keep an eye on that to see if he goes for a gasless expand or something else. As we look in the land of state, looks like he's gone for the 13 gateway, the 14 gas, just a normal macro way to get out the early stuff that Protoss always gets. Except for EG Axlife, he's working on getting like a lot of just Nexus first going down. I've actually seen him do some very cool games with that. So. Just always a possibility if you want to be greedy and go for Nexus first. It's actually possible to do. There's a thread on TL about it, actually, about Axelab's Nexus first and what he does to early aggression and everything, and actually it's very, very cool, and I'm working on studying that myself. So here we have State throwing down his Cybernex core. We'll see what he'll be throwing down next, whether it be another gas or he's going to try and go for a 1-gate expand of his own to go against Thorzain's gasless expansion. We can see that it is going to be a gasless expansion as, yep, there it is. The command center is going to go down. Thorzain has officially confirmed this. Now State's going to see this. Looks like he takes one shot on that SCV, and then the Marine's going to come down, and that's going to be the end to the aggression from that probe. To do have a mule landing, as just pretty much Thorzain is playing normal. I'm waiting for him to add on his next couple barracks, see what he's going to go for, what his time is going to be for his gas, and then what he's going to decide to do with that gas once he gets it. Where he's going to be trying going for some kind of fast medevac play to go for a double drop as a way to be aggressive off of this, or he's going to scout something and then trying to react to it. Right now, State has actually thrown down a pylon over here in the bottom of the place, and he's got a stalker, which is going to be able to take down that SCV no problem. So that's going to be the end to the scouting of Thorzain. However, he will see both gases. So that's a little bit of something to know that's not going to be a 1 gas, 1 gate fast expansion. It might be a 2 gas, plus he's going to have to worry about the possibility of a 3 gate aggression, all of just the normal Protoss options for being aggressive. Now we do have a Marine running on here at the watchtower, and it looks like State actually is aware of that. He does, actually he's watching it leave now as Thorzain's pulling back that Marine. Doesn't want to be vulnerable to the Stalker that's moving down the field. And as we look inside State's base, he's actually thrown down a Twilight Council. Okay, so we could be having a fast blink aggression, maybe a DT rush happening. We'll see what this probe's going to be throwing down in a second. But it looks like this Stalker's going to move forward. It's actually taking down a Marine as he's going to go ahead and move forward, trying to be even more aggressive. He's doing a lot of damage, but he's taking a fair bit of his own as he to move forward. He takes down 1 Marine. He could take that one. Oh, if State focused that one first, then that would have actually been enough to take it out. But now the Stalker's going to retreat with 3 kills, 2 Marines, and an SCV. Nice move with that. So now, looks like Blink and a Robo. Okay, so it looks like State will be committing to going for Blink Stalkers off of, so far, only 1 gate. Okay, there's a 2nd gate going to be thrown down as State's going to work on getting observers, blinking. He's going to be very aggressive, probably blinking in between the being aggressive in the natural, being aggressive in the main. He'll have sight with that observer as we're going to watch him throw down. Looks like probably another gateway, I would assume. Yeah, another gateway is going to be thrown down. So here we are. We're watching, actually, his 4 gates are going down. This is going to be a very, very aggressive play from him. Looks like he doesn't have any plans on expanding. It's just going to be attack, attack, attack. So now we do have a few Stalkers up here in the front. Looks like another kill has happened. As we're going to move forward, we are going to be having these SCVs coming here, going to try and probably scout or just be there to prepare the bunker as Thorzain dances with what units he wants to be inside that bunker. So now here we are observer is being built, one observer is done, but if that gets sniped, you do need more. And now all the SCs move forward. It's actually going to see this proxy pylon, and now Thorzain knows aggression is going to be happening. Another bunker is being thrown down instantaneously, and I don't know what that Mirage is doing over there, but Thorzain has got to cover his front well. He's actually putting only 2 Marines, and smart move. Being aggressive with the healthy units. You can always put the hurt ones inside bunkers, but there's no medevac tech going down quite yet, as Thorzain is going to be pushing down forward, trying to be aggressive, but no, Mirage is going to pick off. The other one may as well. Yes, that Mirage does get picked off, and while you take this little brig, it's stuck around in the base of Thorzain, he's throwing down a Ghost Academy, so he wants to do a very strong Ghost push with this, but he's got to survive until then, although, actually, looks like he just canceled the Ghost Academy. He's throwing down a supply depot instead. It looks like he realizes the tough position he's in. He can't invest in Ghost as State's going to be blinking into the main. He's going to be taking out that Tech Lab. If that goes down, no more Stim. That is bad for those things. They put down the Tech Lab, but that not only stops the Stim, it also stops production of the units, as we're watching State do some very nice blink market to move back, and he will manage to save the vast majority of those Stalkers. The units lost tab. That is a scary, scary tabulation. As we can see, only 1 Stalker's been lost the entire time. We're to 17 units from Thorzain, multiple SCVs. It looks like this aggression will not stop. We're going to move forward. Watch these guys go down as that Marine. Oh, the Marine gets taken down before we can even get to the other bunker. Now we're going to see SCVs fall. Just as soon as lost tab is just deadly for Thorzain. Look at all the damage that he's taken. State is just not losing Stalkers. He's going to continue going forward, and there's nothing that the Mirage can do. They don't even have concussive shells. No concussive shells at all for Thorzain. He went for Stim first, completely and utterly first. And State's going to move forward, he's going to blink in, take out a few SCVs, and now he's going to deal with this. But that one Zell is actually going to cause this entire army to stop over there and allow Thorzain to take SCVs out for free. We're having more blinking happening, and State's just not losing units. He's just continuing to be very, very good with his blink micro, and now he's just got so much of an army that he's going to be able to just continue attacking, focusing down on the Marauders. Now he's going to deal with the Marines with just a plain Stalker count. He's blinking back, and this is crazy. More units are going to be brought in, more Stalkers blinked into the main, and that is how you do blink micro, so that this is what the units lost tab looks like. And for a while, it was, 17 units lost to 1 Stalker? This is very, very solid play from State, causing Thorzain to GG. So that is incredibly strong micro. A great read by State to realize that Thorzain will be vulnerable to the blink Stalkers with that gasless expansion. And the thing is, Thorzain's amazing at this game. He has experience with the great Protosses going for blink Stalkers against him. The TSL, 90 did that, and I want to say it was Terminus for a very cool game in that respect too. So Thorzain, he tried to go for the fast Ghost, which didn't exactly work so well, as State clearly was able to just push and attack, and it worked really, really well for State. Thorzain, there's not really much that he could have done in that situation. Just what he went for was unfortunate, especially the fact that he didn't have concussive shells and he lost the Stim. Those are 2 huge factors, and they just didn't have enough racks to go ahead and produce enough units to really be able to defend efficiently. So I was going to say thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will be bringing up more videos. So see you next time. See you later, and good luck in your gaming. Yeah.